Let's talk about elbow flexion. Elbow flexion, if I ask you what muscle causes it, you're going to tell me bicep. You're not wrong. But what you need to know is all of the muscles that flex the elbow. Now here's the thing. When you're in supination of the forearm, one muscle flexes the elbow. As you start to go into pronation, another muscle. When you go to neutral, another muscle. When you're going almost into pronation, one muscle. And then a totally different muscle when you're in full pronation. And this is something that I really need you to understand. So you have a muscle in here, starts mid-shaft of the humerus and attaches down into the ulna and the radius. It's called brachialis. And brachialis only does flexion of the elbow in supination. We have forearm flexors that come down on an angle. So in order to do flexion, our hand has to tilt in a little bit. So it's going to help with forearm flexion, elbow flexion, okay? So when your hand is in neutral position, I want you to see this. Brachioradialis does flexion. Bicep isn't working. I'm going to say it again. Bicep isn't working. Bicep's going to do a little bit in supination. It's going to be a synergist to brachialis when we're doing flexion from supination. Flexion from neutral, brachioradialis rather. And flexion in pronation is going to be all the extensors of the forearm. All the extensors of the hand are going to do flexion of the elbow. So I need you to understand that when you're massaging a client and you don't know which muscle or is causing a problem, what position their hand is in, I want you to know muscles from here are going to flex the elbow from the supination position, and as you go around to the back, you're going into pronation. I hope that helps.